Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane, and today we're doing a fantasy draft rebuild, but this time we're going to let the computer do the drafting. I did see YouTuber Bengal do it, so if you want to see other rebuilds, go check out his channel. But let's find out what draft pick we are going to get. I'm hoping somewhat high or something at the end. I don't really want in the middle, but let's find out. We got number 15, of course, right in the middle. All right, let's skip to the end. Let's find out who the computer gave us. Ooh, we have Patrick Mahomes as our starting quarterback, Devontae Freeman, Aguilar, Chris Hogan as a number 2 guy. I don't like that whatsoever. Starting tight end is Greg Olsen. The offensive line doesn't look all that great. We have a good center, a good left tackle. Definitely need a new right tackle. What is that, Jonathan Cooper? It is. He's a big old bust, so we need a new right guard. Definitely need a new left guard. Check out the defense real quick. We have Stephon Gilmore. I like that. Carlton Payne. DeMarcus Lawrence. All right, 90 overall star development. He's just 26 years old. Awuzie, I know I'm saying that wrong. 81 overall quick development. What else do we have? Eric Reed, all right. Speaks, Littleton, Foster. Floyd's not that bad. Definitely could be a little bit higher. Quick development, 78 overall. And then we have Joyner as our starting free safety, 88 overall quick development. He's 27 years old. Let's take a peek at our scheme real quick and then go to the midseason mark. What do we have for offense? An 86%, that's good, and then 89 on defense. All right, let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we're 3-5. What do we have for XP? Mahomes, Freeman, Aguilar, and Chris Hogan have 1. I don't know how Chris Hogan has 1. What about on defense? Lawrence has 2. Payne has 3. A bunch of other players with 1. Where does that put us in our division? We're in 3rd place. I do want to look at the Titans and the Colts. See who they have for players. So let's take a quick look. Drew Brees, interesting. Running back Mark Ingram. So he is the Saints so far. What about receivers? Doug Baldwin, Goodwin, Cook, Garcon. All right, that works out for them. Actually, let's take a peek at their defense while we're at it. Let's see. Defense. Kindred, Brown. Okay, Woods, Jackson, Mingo. All right. Ooh, Sue's on the team. They have a bunch of good players. TJ Ward. Okay. Let's take one quick look. We could have just went by conference, I suppose. Let's go to the Colts. Let's start with, actually, we'll start with the defense. Trevathan's on their team. Boston, Wilson. Is that Kendall Fuller? Yes, it is. They have a pretty good defense, I would say. Not the best. Passing. They have Josh Rosen as their quarterback. Alex Collins is their running back with Jamal Charles as their backup. Receivers, Tyreek Hill. Okay, that works out. Zach Miller, Decker, Julio Jones. So they have a Julio Jones and Tyreek Hill. No wonder Josh Rosen's playing pretty good. Now, I don't think we have to re-sign anybody. If I remember correctly, they all get like 4-year contracts, something like that. I will look real quick, just in case. Oh, yeah. Everyone got new contracts. All right, we have nothing to worry about. Let's go to the playoffs. Hopefully we get in. So we did make the playoffs, but what did we end up going? We went 8-8. The Titans went 8-8, but the Colts went 11-4-1. No wonder with Hill and Julio Jones. How much easier could it get? Mahomes, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Freeman, 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns. That Jamal Williams, 3 touchdowns for him. That's pretty good. Aguilar over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hogan with 750 yards, 3 touchdowns. Olsen, 500 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hogan should never be a number 2 guy. I think on the Patriots, he's like number 4 at best. Washington with the touchdown. Freeman with 7. Allen with 4. Ellington with 3. Williams with 2. What do we have for defensive totals? 105 tackles by Littleton. Let's see. Sack totals. 25 by DeMarcus Lawrence. Really? Barwin with 3.5. Foster and Littleton with 4. Payne and Carlton with 3. And Floyd with 3. And then 1 by Johnson. 25 sacks. Robbins with 2. They all have 2. Okay. I mostly just don't want to say that guy's name again. Of course, I got its name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. You guys are going to make fun of me in the comments down below. You jerks. We have no defensive touchdowns. What do we have for yearly awards? Drew Brees, the MVP. Lamar Jackson, number 2. Okay. Sure. There's Josh Rosen, of course. Do we have any Texans up here? No. Coach of the year. We're not going to be up here. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Any Texans, rather. Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, there's the Titans right about here. Drew Brees. Defensive Player of the Year. Texans. Lawrence, number 2 behind Kendricks. He had 25 sacks. How does that get you number 2? Offensive Rookie of the Year, Josh Rosen, obviously. Any Texans? No. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Fred Warner. Any Texans? Absolutely not. What do we have for XP before we go to the offseason? We're not even be able to sign anyone. Mostly just going to have to go right to the draft. Let's see. Mahomes with 2, Freeman with 2, Aguilar with 2. Chris Hogan didn't get any more. I'm interested in Lawrence. Only 4? 25 sacks, and you only got 4. Payne has 5. A bunch of other guys have 1. Littleton has 2. Carlton has 2, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing too crazy. But let's find out who won the Super Bowl. The Miami Dolphins beat the Bears 23-20. Obviously, that means nothing. I want to find out who's on these teams. Let's find out a quarterback. They have Alex Smith for the Dolphins. All right, Lamar Jackson. That's right, 283, 2 touchdowns. I saw Kaiser for a second. I was like, no way. Absolutely no way. Nick Chubb, 18 for 72. Hunt, 14 for 51. You luckily got on a team. Alshon Jeffrey with a rushing touchdown. Receiving, Devontae Adams, 5 for 68. Terrell Williams, 5 for 32 with a touchdown. Diggs, 5 for 95. Hooper, 4 for 51. Jeffrey, 4 for 27. Anything else too crazy? Hunt, 3 for 53. Humphreys with a touchdown. No other touchdowns. What do they have for defense? Let's go sacks. Let's see. Evans, Cameron Jordan. Nothing too crazy for players, unless there's going to be someone way down here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. So now I believe there's going to be no free agents that we can sign. That's just generally how it goes in these for the fantasy drafts. I'm going to make one little more peek at it just in case something crazy happened. Yeah, nothing. Okay, then we'll take one look at free agents, then we'll go straight to the draft. We do have $69 million in cap space. It's not going to matter, but I do want to look. Bernard, we don't need a running back. A left end, we don't need, obviously. Kicker, receivers, no. I mean, we could use a receiver. What do they got there? Jordan Matthews, but they're going to get a ton of money. Yeah, look at the right side of the screen. So much money. I mean, we could get like a Mike Wallace, even though he's not all that great. Patterson, you know I'm a huge fan of Patterson. Let's sign him real quick. Let's go 3 years, $3 million, just to make sure he comes. All right, other than that, we're good to go. Let's go to the draft. So we have the 18th pick in the first round, and here are our options. There's a right outside linebacker we could pick. I don't really like those combine grades. Obviously, we don't need a quarterback or a running back. Maybe this left outside linebacker doesn't look all that bad. A- tackle, B+ hit power and pursuit. His combines look pretty good. We do need offensive lineman, though. Left guard, maybe. Second in the bench press. He does not look all that bad. But I feel like we'll be better off right here with Brock Conrad. Yeah, let's draft him, see what he's all about. 83 overall, quick development. All right, this is a good pick. 90 tackle, 88 hit power, 80 speed, 86 acceleration. That's a great pick. With our second round pick, we're going to take this receiver, Melvin Tulloch. 74 overall, normal development, 91 speed, 86 acceleration, 77 catching, 84 catch in traffic. With our fourth round pick, we're taking defensive tackle, Lewis Earl. 75 overall, normal development, a good pick. 84 strength, 68 block shed, 72 power move, 84 finesse. With our fifth round pick, we're taking receiver Sean Blake. 72 overall, that's getting worse and worse, normal development. 92 speed, 89 acceleration, 79 catching, 66 catch in traffic. So I upgraded all our players, and this is what our team looks like. Our team's overall is a 78. The offense is an 83. The defense is an 85. Mahomes went up to a 93. Freeman, 91. Aguilar, 84. Hogan, down to a 79. Olsen went all the way down to an 85. He was a 90. Our offensive line, nothing really changed. On defense, though, we got to look at Lawrence. We got to look at Payne. Lawrence is up to a 96 with +2 confidence. Payne, 88. Carlton, 80. Stephon Gilmore's a 91. What else really changed? Eric Reed went up to an 82. Nothing really else. I guess Jordan went up by 1 to an 89. Then we have our rookie Conrad, who's an 83. So instead of going to the midseason mark, we're just going to go straight to the playoffs. Nice. We made the playoffs at 10-6. What do we have for XP? On defense, Conrad only got 2. Payne has 3. Nothing crazy on defense. What about on offense? Mahomes has 2. Aguilar has 3. I like to see that. Let's see. We went 10-6. The Titans went 9-7. The Colts went down to 5-11. Wow. Josh Rosen must have played really bad. Check out the stats. Mahomes, 3,800 yards, 30 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Rushing, Freeman, 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns. Jamal Williams with 9. Receiving, Aguilar, almost 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns. Hogan with 6. Olsen with 3. Washington with 5. What about the rookies that we picked? They didn't get any catches whatsoever. How many sacks is DeMarcus Lawrence going to get? 106 tackles by the rookie. I like to see that. Let's see sack totals. Only 12.5. I mean, 12.5 is good, don't get me wrong, but you went for 25. It's 12.5. What happened? Payne with 8, Earl with 6, the rookie. Floyd 5.5, Carlton 5, 4.5 for Littleton. Where is Conrad? Only got a half. All right. Must be more of a coverage guy, I suppose. Interceptions 3, 2, 2, a bunch of 2s, and then a 1. What do we have for safeties or defensive touchdowns? No safeties and no defensive touchdowns yet again. What about awards? Lamar Jackson got the MVP. Sure. Goff, Cousins, Elliott, any Texans? No. Coach of the year, there we are, number 7, need a Super Bowl. Offensive player of the year, we have Patrick Mahomes. That makes sense. Defensive player of the year, who? Markel Lee? I don't know who that is. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably Markel Lee, realistically. Texans, Littleton, number 8, sure. Offensive rookie of the year. No Titans. Defensive Rookie of the Year. No. Conrad number 2. Come on. And then we have Earl down here. Lewis Earl. So we are going to use all of our XP points before we start simming. We have a good amount too, so let's let the computer do it. So can we beat the 9-7 Broncos? The only thing that's a little strange about doing the fantasy draft is I don't know who's on any team. So we could just lose just like that, 29-26 to the Broncos. How did that happen? We had the better record. Granted, the Colts played real bad. Let's see, not preseason, let's go postseason, 29-26. Who do they have? Case Keenum still. He had 309 with a touchdown. Mahomes 203 with 2 touchdowns and an interception that probably lost us the game. Blake Bortles rushing. Christian McCaffrey 19 for 94. Freeman though 19 for 82. Perrine with a touchdown. Receiving Emmanuel Sanders 8 for 99 with a touchdown. Jimmy Graham 7 for 97. Aguilar 6 for 86. Hogan had a touchdown. Michael Thomas really 4 for 75. They have all kinds of weapons. John Brown. What else do they got down here? DeMarco Murray's on their team. Interesting. What about on defense? Can we can organize by team, can't we? We can. All right. Who do they got? They have Christian Jones, I suppose. Bostic. Nothing. Kyle Fuller. Okay. Nothing too crazy, though. Michael Pierce is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Devin McCourty. Marcus Peters. All right. Nothing crazy, though. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl. A Super Bowl rematch. The Eagles beat the Patriots again, 28-17. See who's on the teams. Matt Ryan for the Eagles, 206, no touchdowns. Jared Goff, 221, a touchdown and an interception. Todd Gurley, all right, 3 touchdowns. 19 rushes, 128, 3 touchdowns. James Conner, 14 for 61 with a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with a rushing touchdown. He went 6 for 49 as well. Meredith, 5 for 65 with a touchdown. Sutton, 5 for 53. Jameson Crowder, 4 for 32. Jesse James. Anyone else? Trey Burton's all right. Hayden Hurst, James Conner. Mike Evans, 2 for 16. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Gurley, Evans, T.Y. Hilton, Matt Ryan. It's a good combo. Now, like before, like last season, like the other rebuilds I've done, I don't think we're going to have any free agents that we have to worry about. I am going to look real quick just in case. We do not. Ooh, Jonathan Cooper. Maybe we should bring him back. So we're just going to go. Actually, I suppose we should just take a quick look at free agency just in case there's something crazy there, especially with $70 million in cap space. There's not going to be James White. It's just going to be running backs. It's going to be safeties. And we're just good in all those positions. Unless, no, Olsen's still there. I mean, Jesse James is better than Olsen. But I'm not too concerned about any of this. Yeah, so let's go straight to the draft. We have the 23rd pick in the first round. Not really much better from last year. What do we have, though? Strong safety, we're good. We need offensive lineman help bad. Left guards, nothing really. We could go with the second-round talent, but I'm not too concerned about it right now. No centers. We could go with Brody Cannon, 9th in the bench press, though. I do not like that. Right tackle. Ooh, 8th in the bench press. 8 play. Oh, man. There's really nothing here for offensive linemen. Most of these guys, second, third-round guys. I feel like we'd be better off going with like a Duncan maybe. What does he have? 6 in the 40-yard. Not all that bad. What else do we have down here? Maybe a right outside linebacker again? Oh, I don't like that combine whatsoever. Receiver, maybe Maddie? I mean, second in the 3 cone, second in the 20-yard. I almost just want to trade back, but oh, maybe Barry could do. Yeah, let's take him. 76 overall, normal development. I reached, obviously. 79 tackles, 75 hit power, 80 speed, 87 acceleration. And of course, all these guys are off the board. What about Stringer? 4th in the bench press. I'm taking him right now, the left guard. Let's see what he's all about. 76 overall, normal development. Definitely better than what we have. 87 strength, 79 run block, 74 pass block. With our 3rd round pick, we're taking right outside linebacker Louis Bernard. Let's see what he's all about. 72 overall. Really? Normal development. Thought he'd be way better than that. 75 tackles, 74 hit power, 82 speed, 85 acceleration. Swing and a miss. With our 4th round pick, we're taking another receiver, Leonard Mayer. 1st in the 40-yard, 74 overall, quick development, 96 speed, 91 acceleration, 76 catching. I like that. I like that a lot because Hogan is not going to cut it. We all know it. We're going to have the 5th round, 6th, and 7th, obviously. I'm hoping there's some sort of offensive lineman. There hasn't been anything so far, though. I always take a look just in case something grabs my eye. Like maybe a 5'9" guy, but he's going to go undrafted, so really not interested. I mean, do we just go with the, Zach Winstrom? 8th in the bench press? I'm going to take him. Why not? 69 overall. That's why not. Normal development. So the first year we didn't make the playoffs. The second year we got eliminated in the first round. I upgraded all our players. We're an 80 overall, 83 offense, 89 defense. Mahomes is up to a 95. Freeman stayed at a 91. Aguilar 89. Washington is our number 2 guy, which I hate oh so much as a 78. Olsen 78. The offensive line didn't really get that much better. Check out the defense real quick. Lawrence at 96, Payne 91, Carlton 82, Gilmore still at 91, Roberts up to an 80, our other cornerbacks an 85, Eric Reed went up to an 83, Conrad the rookie 85 overall, and then Joyner still an 89. I don't know what this team's going to do in the third year, but let's find out. We made the playoffs at 8-8, really? What do we have for XP? Payne has 5, Lawrence with 1. Payne is playing out of his mind. Our other cornerback has 5. A woozy. I know I'm saying that wrong, but I'm going to say it again. Conrad with 2. What about an offense? Almost nothing. Mahomes has 1. Aguilar has 2. Washington has 2. How do we make it at 8-8? Look at that. 3 teams at 8-8. The Colts 6-9-1. How many other teams made the playoffs? I imagine it can't just be us, but maybe. AFC, let's see. Texans, where? Titans, Jaguars. Wow, so they all missed. I like to see that. Only need 1 team out of division, even though we had the 15th overall pick, and we're kind of just going middle of the pack, which I don't like. Patrick Mahomes, 4,400 yards, 35 touchdowns, 8 receptions. Devontae Freeman, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Williams with 4, Mahomes with 2. Receiving, Aguilar over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Hogan, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Yeah, right. Washington, 800 yards, 3 touchdowns. Olsen with 6, Freeman with 5. What about our rookies? I mean, rookie, that's 2. Okay. Franks with 1. Defense. Can you get 25 again? Can you, DeMarcus Lawrence? I see 13.5. Yep, 13.5. Payne with 12. Carlton with 7.5. Littleton with 5.5. Floyd with 3.5. Earl with 2.5. Nothing too crazy. 5 interceptions. That's why he has, what was it, 6 XP points? 5 XP points? I forget, even though I just said it maybe 30 seconds ago. Safety counts, nothing. We have 2 defensive touchdowns by Stephon Gilmore. All right, I like to see that. Yearly awards, what do you have? Lamar Jackson, MVP again. Get out of here. Phillip Rivers, Gurley, Bell. We have Patrick Mahomes, number 6. This really is not working out for us. I thought the computer might draft a little bit better. Patrick Mahomes, Offensive Player of the Year. I guess I'll take that. Any other Texans? No. Defensive Player of the Year. Any Texans? We have Littleton, number 8. Not really that impressive, though. Any Texans? No. Defensive Rookie of the Year? Nothing. So our team is just middle of the pack, doing absolutely nothing. It's very disappointing. We have a ton of XP, so hopefully when we let the computer upgrade all our players, I mean, 5, you only had 5, that's right. Our kicker has 4, sure. Littleton with 3. Hopefully after all this upgrading, we could beat the 9-7 Dolphins. I know they won the Super Bowl in the first year, but hopefully they fell off. No, we are already out of the playoffs. We lost 22-15. How is that possible? How do you even score 22? I know that probably like a missed extra point or something. Or go for 2, I don't know. Let's see. Alex Smith, 134 touchdown interception. Mahomes, 220 touchdown interception. Nick Chubb, 12 for 165, 2 touchdowns. Jamali Williams with a touchdown. Freeman, 13 for 31, really. Aguilar, 7 for 66. Jeffrey, 7 for 58 with a touchdown. Hogan, 5 for 74 with a touchdown. Olsen, 3 for 45. Nothing else too crazy. So we are out of the playoffs yet again. So I'm just going to, let's find out who won the Super Bowl first, then we're going to go straight to the draft. The Saints beat the Ravens 20-17. Now, I believe the Saints have Phillip Rivers. They do. Baker Mayfield for the Ravens, 237 with an interception. Josh Allen had a touchdown. Which one of them is starting? I have injuries turned off, so it must have been Baker Mayfield. But why did Josh Allen throw for a touchdown? I don't really get that. Dalvin Cook, 20 for 57. Ajayi with a touchdown. Receiving, Kenny Stills, 7 for 52. Anthony Miller, 6 for 65. Hunter Henry, 6 for 70. Samuel, 5 for 65. Ebron with a touchdown. AJ Green with a touchdown. And then Prater with a touchdown. Okay. Interesting. Let's go straight to the draft. Hopefully, we can get somebody good in the draft that will carry our team to the Super Bowl next year. Getting the 15th pick in the draft kind of screwed with us. We've been middle of the pack the whole time. We don't need quarterbacks. We could use linebackers, I suppose. 8th in the 3-cone, 4 in the 20-yard. Okay, that's not bad. What about Joey Crompton? Ah, man, I don't like you whatsoever. Strong safety, we don't need. Free safety, I suppose. We'll go with Baca? The only thing that really makes sense, so let's draft him. 79 overall, quick development. 83 tackle, 82 hip power, 87 speed, 84 acceleration. With our 2nd round pick, we're taking a guard, Bruce Whittington. 75 overall, quick development, all right. 90 strength, 77 run block, 74 pass block. With our 3rd round pick, we're taking a receiver. Tulloch, is that his brother? His brother's on my team. It must be him. 74 overall, normal development. 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 79 catching. He has all kinds of speed. That's good. Heading into the final year, our team's overall is a 77. The offense is a 79. The defense is an 87. So our offense is holding our team back, mostly our offensive line and our receivers. But Mahomes is a 97. Freeman down to an 87. I don't like that. Aguilar's a 90. We have rookies or guys I drafted playing at every other position. Hogan's a 72. We don't have Greg Olsen. Actually, we do have Greg Olsen. He's just less than just this random guy. Our offensive line looks god-awful. Check out our defense real quick. I mean, Lawrence is up to a 98. Payne's up to a 97. So our defensive line looking pretty good, especially with Carlton in an 83. Gilmore's down to an 87. I don't like that. Awuzi's a 90. They're really not looking good. Joyner down to an 88. Conrad's an 87. I suppose that's good. Eric Reed's still an 83. Let's go straight to the playoffs. See how we do. Did we make the playoffs? No, we did not. What did we end up going? We went 6-10. This division was god-awful. The Titans went 8-7-1. The Jaguars and the Colts 7-9. How does that happen? Last season was more interesting. What, 3 teams at 8-8? Mahomes 3,600 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. The touchdown interception ratio, I suppose, is good, but 3,600 yards, that's really bad. Freeman 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Creer with 2. What do we have for receiving? Tulloch with 666, no touchdowns. I almost don't even want to look at this. Aguilar 936, 2 touchdowns. Eno with 6. Hogan with 5. Freeman with 3. Olsen with 2. Like, what happened? Defense? Ooh, I see a 21 sacks right here for DeMarcus Lawrence. 21 sacks. Payne with 9.5. Floyd with 8. Carlton with 6. Conrad with 3.5. Baca with 3. That was a rookie. I am interested to see if he'll win Rookie of the Year. Nothing too crazy for interceptions. What do we have for safety counts? Nothing, and no defensive touchdowns either. No, we do not. Yearly awards, what do we have? Jared Goff, the MVP. No Texans. Coach of the Year, we're not going to be there. Why bother looking? Offensive Player of the Year, do we have Mahomes up here? No. A lot of interesting names up here, though. We have Jared Goff. We have James Conner, Baker Mayfield, Saquon Barkley. Defensive Player of the Year. Let's see. Any Texans? Oh, DeMarcus Lawrence, number 9, even though he had 21 sacks. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Ena's there, the tight end. Okay. Nothing else. Yes, there we go. Patrick Baca going to our defensive Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Thompson's there. Nothing too crazy. All we've really found out from this is that if you have a middle of the rounds, like 15th overall, you know, you're not really going to do all that great. Let's find out who won the Super Bowl real quick before we end this video. We will be doing another one of these very soon because I do not like how this one played out. 15th pick. I mean, our team wasn't all that bad. DeMarcus Lawrence, our defensive line, played incredible. The Patriots beat the Bears. Okay, who's on the Patriots? They had, Jared Goff, James Conner. That's right. But I'm hoping next time we get like a later draft pick, earlier draft pick, middle of the pack. Just, it's bad. Really bad. 31-24. What do we got? Goff, 425, 3 touchdowns and interception. Lamar Jackson, he won 3 MVPs, I believe. 317, 2 touchdowns, maybe 2 MVPs and then 1 runner-up. James Conner, 19 for 82. Hunt, 6 for 64 with a touchdown. Josh Adams with a touchdown. Receiving, Trey Burton, 7 for 146 with 2 touchdowns. Sure. Meredith, 7 for 91. Crowder, 6 for 148 with a touchdown. Wow. Devontae Adams had a touchdown. Just incredible. It's just nothing went our way, especially with this team. Let's take one more peek at it real quick. I think we had a pretty good draft. We couldn't get an offensive lineman. But who do we get? We got some receivers that were pretty good, like so-so. But we got Conrad in the first draft. He's going to be a 98. Paca's going to be an 80, or Baca going to be an 80. I don't really know where we went wrong. So that is going to be it for this video. So if you like it, give it a like down below. Give me some suggestions of teams you want to see me be. It doesn't really matter all that much with the Texans this time. But just let me know. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Come back for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.